Hey guys, what's up? My name is Thomas Park. Welcome back to the video. Today I'm going to be telling you that you probably shouldn't be using a VPN that costs more than $5 a month or $30 a year. Now guys, why am I making this video? Well, that's because I see so many people paying for overpriced VPNs. A lot of VPNs are like $100 a year, $60 a year in some cases, or $60 to $100 a year in some cases. Not only that, but a big problem I see in the VPN industry is that a lot of people get tricked for signing up for 3 years of VPN subscription because the VPN itself markets it like $2 or $3 a month. I think this is partly to the VPNs themselves marketing themselves this way, trying to get people to think they're only going to be paying $3 a month, when in fact they have a $100 charge on their card for a subscription to 3 years to a VPN they might not even like that much. Not only that, but I think part of the blame is that a lot of YouTubers and people who are advertising VPN just kind of copy and paste this marketing material for VPN providers, and they actually advertise it to their user base as well like this. I've seen this so many times on YouTube when someone says, hey, you could get Surfshark for like $2 a month, when in reality the person, like I said, has to pay a long-term subscription up front. They're not really paying $2 up front. It's more just like paying $2 for like 3 years every month. It would be kind of equitable if I wanted to make an exaggeration of that viewpoint. Let's say I was like, hey, you want to buy a car? It's only 10 cents a month. The only thing is you're going to have to pay up front. It's going to be $20,000 for the next 10 years of your life. So you might be like, wait a second, I have to pay 20 grand right now? It's not 3 cents a month? That's kind of how VPNs are actually. You know, they kind of trick you with these low price points per month, and then they end up charging you a huge amount of money on your credit card, and after 30 days, you're stuck with it because that's the refund policy. So back to my main point, you should only buy VPNs that are $5 a month or $30 a year. In my opinion, VPNs should have fair pricing points for every category. However, I do think $5 and $30 respectively is like the golden standard for VPN pricing. Why is that? Well, that's because that's pretty much the cheapest VPN price you can get to get the best VPN. Now, you can use free VPNs and abuse free trials and stuff like that, but that's not the same thing, and I don't really recommend using free VPNs because at the end of the day, you're going to be using overloaded servers. Most likely, you're going to be selling your data to the VPN company for them to sell and do whatever they want with it, and there will be limited server selections. Some VPNs don't let you torrent. Like, I think Proton VPN doesn't let you torrent. Overall, free VPNs are not worth using. Trials aren't really worth using in my opinion either. So what I'm saying is that $5 is pretty much the cheapest you're gonna get. $30 is the cheapest you're gonna get per year, but it's also a good price. Now, I'm making a lot of analogies in this video, but let's say you go to McDonald's. You pay like $1 for a hamburger, it's not gonna be that good, right? Whereas if you pay $10 for a hamburger, it's gonna be around 2 or 3 times better, most likely. So VPNs, unfortunately, don't really work like that. Once you find a good VPN that is, tier 1 on my VPN tier list, TorGuard and WeVPN are both $5 a month respectively, $30 a year. With WeVPN, you just have to click on my link to get that pricing, and you can even get an additional month if you buy the yearly package. With TorGuard, you just use code TOMSPARK to get that pricing. So, with these VPN providers, you might think, back to my McDonald's analogy, is that they would be the cheap hamburger. You might get slower speeds, less features, and stuff like that. And if you paid more money to get more of an expensive VPN, something like maybe ExpressVPN, which is around 3 times more expensive, it's going to be 2 to 3 times better. Unfortunately, unlike food, VPNs don't really work like that. Why is that exactly? Well, there are a lot of reasons. One reason probably is that VPNs like ExpressVPN kind of like to market themselves as the premium product, in that by asking for a higher price, people kind of use the product and kind of make themselves convinced that it is a premium product and it's worth using. Additionally, people think that when they're paying for a premium product, they're just going to get a better product overall, like I said with the food analogy, but unfortunately that's not the case with VPN providers. Because at the end of the day, most VPNs that are overpriced are doing this because they have a huge marketing budget that they spend all over the place. Now, if we think about some of the most popular VPNs, most of them aren't really that cheap per month. Something like ExpressVPN, NordVPN, CyberGhost, IPVanish, Surfshark. They're all pretty expensive per month. And most of these VPNs have what are called 100% commission models. So if you were a customer and you bought one of these VPN providers, whoever referred you to them is going to get 100% of the first month and around 30 to 40% recurring revenue for each month after that. So these VPN providers that are expensive this way are pretty much trying to recap their money by having longer term subscription subscribers. So while I'm not like the worst critic of ExpressVPN necessarily, I think it can be okay here and there. It's $13 a month. If someone refers it to somebody, they're going to get 100% of that money. So the affiliate's going to be really happy. If someone buys a $100 package, ExpressVPN is obviously going to be happy because they made a ton of money there. So it gives people incentive to market their product, and they will also make a lot of money as well because it's just expensive. With lower margin VPNs or VPNs that are cheaper, people like me have less incentive to recommend you to use them because I'm making actually less money by recommending you a cheaper product. So if I recommend you to buy TorGuard VPN or VPN, which are $5 and $30 respectively, I'm only going to make around $1 per month if you buy the 1 month model. Now, if you buy the $30 model or 1 year, I'm going to make around 30% of that. You know, I'm not a mathematician, but do the math and I'll put it right here, however much I make if you buy a year of it. So in conclusion, by recommending you cheaper VPNs, I make less, but you also subsequently pay less and you get a good product. I'm not going to go into full detail on why VPN and TorGuard are really good values for the money because you could check out the full reviews of each product on the tier list. And I'm also going to put them down in the description down below if you want to check out those two VPNs, which I think are the hallmark VPNs for the best price range and the best VPNs overall. In conclusion, buying a more expensive VPN doesn't mean you're going to get a better product. It just means that the VPN provider and whoever's trying to sell you or get you to click on their link is going to make more money. Anyways, guys, I know this was a little bit of a ranty video, but I thought it could be a good video to kind of educate you guys on why and how I think about pricing so much for you as a consumer. I don't want you to pay much. It's okay if I make a little bit less, but ultimately, if you get a better product and you spend less money, I think you will be happier than buying a more expensive product and not being happy with it. I mean, that makes sense, right? Anyways, guys, this has been an unbiased, objective look at VPN prices, and I'll see you again very soon.